What up with y'all, man? I'm back. Scotty knows. Talking hoops, talking basketball, NBA, NCAA, whatever you want. Basketball related. This is the spot for it. I'm talking basketball. And today I'll be talking about Christmas Day games in just about 10 minutes. So it's kind of like shorter form podcast episodes, shorter forms of me talking basketball. Make it simpler, easier, kind of like a quick trigger type of episode or thing that I'm doing. So this is episode 1 for 10-minute talk with Scotty Knows, man. We're gonna get right into it. Last night was Christmas, so we're gonna talk about each and every one of those games from last night in just about 10 minutes. So hopefully I don't go over the time. I might go slightly over. No, I'm not gonna go over the time at all. We're gonna go 10 minutes through, straight through 10 minutes. No edits, no cuts, no nothing. Just straight basketball talk for 10 minutes. Each and every one of these games. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to each and every one of y'all. And yeah, we're going to get right into it, man. Game 1, Cavaliers, Knicks. My Knicks win the game 126-124. We kind of rallied at the end there just to, comeback win. Who doesn't like a comeback win on Christmas, right? And yeah, great game for my Knicks. Great ending to the game for my Knicks. I feel like the first 3 quarters were a little bit of a struggle, or honestly just a little bit disappointing. I feel like the energy wasn't there in the first half. I feel like the energy, or in the first quarter. In that first quarter, the energy wasn't really what it needed to be. It wasn't really, like the defense was terrible. I think we allowed almost 40 points in that first quarter. We allowed a lot of points in that first quarter. So the Cavs were pretty much handing it to us offensively all game. I think we just ended up doing enough on defense and ended up playing better on offense to win the game in the fourth quarter. 3 important names to know from the Knicks side of things in this game: Tyler Kolek, Jordan Clarkson, and Mitchell Robinson. Tyler Kolek, another ball handler for Brunson, provides so much relief in hustle and just high IQ play, and so just being a headsy player, being just a really solid backup point guard or another guard next to Jalen Brunson to make some plays for us. So Tyler Kolek, thank you so much. Mitchell Robinson, offensive rebound savant, just the king of giving us second chance points. Who doesn't like an offensive rebounder? Giving us second chance points, giving us a second chance at a kick out 3, giving us some easy layups at the basket. The problem is the free throw shooting. It's kind of like a hack a Shaq situation. You could just hack him, put him to the line, and just make him shoot free throws. But I'm willing to have him on our team just for the simple fact that we have legitimately one of the best rebounders in the NBA in Mitchell Robinson. So if we get to the finals against Jokic and the Nuggets, I know damn well that Mitchell Robinson can go out there and get us 8, 9, 10 rebounds, and half of them are going to be on the offensive side of things and give us second chance points. So Mitchell Robinson, one of my favorite Knicks for a long time, the longest tenured Knick, I believe. Awesome job out there, bud. Jordan Clarkson, spark plug off the bench, phenomenal. We know what we're getting from Jordan Clarkson, former 6th man of the year. The only question with him is he gonna have a good shooting game? If not, then it's kind of hard to find his value. But when he's shooting the ball well, he's so awesome to have. He just gives you more scoring. He gives you more of a scoring punch. He brings energy. He brings swag out there. He's awesome on the court. So love Jordan Clarkson. And yeah, those were my big 3 from the Knicks this game. To be honest with you, Jordan Clarkson, Mitchell Robinson, Tyler Kolek. The bench unit really did a good job in this game. As for the Cavaliers, it's disappointing. It's disappointing that you just blew a lead against kind of like a rival Knicks, even though it's not really been a rivalry. I feel like my Knicks have pretty much dominated y'all for the last couple years, to be honest with you. But I feel like if you are the Cavaliers and you started off the game the way you started off, you began the game with such great offense, and defensively you were pretty damn good as well. To blow this lead and kind of just not capitalize and get the win is kind of disappointing if you're a Cavs fan. I think it speaks to the lack of toughness that this team has, the mental toughness, the physical toughness at times as well, but I think it's more mental than anything. I think it's mental and just not being available. Darius Garland had a great game. Darius Garland is one of my favorite players, so I know how good Darius Garland can be and how good he actually is. Unfortunately, injuries kind of set him back. Same with Evan Mobley. Injuries sometimes set him back. More so the injuries set back Garland. With Mobley, it's more of aggressiveness. He needs to be more aggressive and more assertive out there, and like really stamp his dominance out there for this team to really like take off. Now, Garland is essentially the engine for this team. He is the engine that runs for this team. Garland needs to have a good game in order for this team to go far. The better Garland plays, the better this team has a chance at getting to the finals, at getting to the conference finals, at winning the game. So Garland had another great game, but again, this team has to, as a whole, they need to have some type of will and really create those winning type of habits that create conference finals teams, that create NBA finals caliber teams. And unfortunately, I don't think this team has it yet. So if you're a Cavs fan, it's tough, but you kind of just have to ride it out. Just hope that they end up figuring things out as the season goes on, and that they get healthier, and that your team just starts to play more like you know they could play. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could definitely play a little bit better. They just have to lock in and just be mentally tough and physically tough. The toughness aspect of basketball is important, but especially for the Cavaliers, I feel like that's like the crucial thing that's making y'all just not really continue to move forward and grow as a team that could really contend. I feel like that's the final milestone that you guys need to get through. Just being healthy and just being tougher. So, great first game. I spent 6 minutes talking about that game. I have 3 minutes to talk about 4 games. So, Thunder Spurs. Long story short, the Spurs have been dominating the Thunder all season long. Main reason why, I think they match a lot of what the Thunder do well. Getting out in transition, toughness, and defense. When you have a player like Wembanyama who's 7'5", your defense is going to be up to par with the Oklahoma City Thunder. When you have a Stephon Castle, Harrison Barnes with experience, when you have Keldon Johnson, Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox, that's a lot of toughness and a lot of talent as well. The Thunder are tough and talented. They match that well too. They match up with the Thunder extremely well because they kind of replicate a lot of what they do, and they do it really, really good. Like they do a really good job of getting out in transition. They do a phenomenal job of just being tough. They match their physicality, and the Thunder are one of the most physical teams in the league. So to match their physicality, to get to the line themselves, like Stephon Castle, I see him going to the line all the time. I see De'Aaron Fox getting to the line, scoring. He was cooking today too. De'Aaron Fox was phenomenal today. Dylan Harper just like being a really good basketball player. I feel like he does a little bit of everything for them. They match a lot of what the Thunder do well, and I think the biggest difference maker is just Wembanyama. Wembanyama is bigger and just has a way bigger. He has a larger presence than a Hartenstein and a Chet Holmgren, which is hard to find because Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren are both 7-foot tall players that protect the rim at a extremely like elite level. So when you have a 7'5" Wembanyama, it just kind of like erases that in a way. It's weird. It's like Chet Holmgren and Hartenstein just don't matter to him, and they don't matter to the Spurs at all. It's more because like you have Wembanyama on your team. It influences so much confidence within everyone else that everybody else could play well. And Wembanyama just draws so many bodies and so many eyes that it allows Dylan Harper, Fox, Castle, Keldon Johnson to do what they want to do. So great job for the Spurs. I got another minute left or so 3 games in a minute. I'll try. I'm probably gonna fail, but it's okay. It's my first time doing this. Mavs Warriors, kind of a mediocre game. It was alright. The Warriors won. Clay came back in town. That's cool, but you know, the Warriors win 126-116. Lakers Rockets. The Lakers' problem is just that they don't have enough effort at times. When they do have the effort, they're winning the game. When they don't, they're losing the game. It's as simple as that, and they just didn't bring it tonight. Also, they're just not athletic enough. When you look at them, they're facing a team that has Amen Thompson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Tari Eason, really awesome athletes. And when you're facing a team like that, you're severely outmatched when you can't keep up with them in transition, and you just can't keep up with their hustle and how hard they play. So if the Lakers play hard, they'll be contenders at the end of the day. If they don't, They will just be a team that's just going to disappoint in the first or second round. That's pretty much what it's going to be for the Lakers. Now for the final game of Christmas Day, Timberwolves Nuggets, another great game. Timberwolves Nuggets, they always deliver. They always seem to give the fans what they want. They give us what we want, which is just a great game. This game went into overtime. Anthony Edwards had a good game, had a phenomenal corner three to send it to overtime. Timberwolves definitely need a point guard. They definitely need someone just to make Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle's lives easier, just to take some of the playmaking pressure off of them. So they definitely need a point guard out there. But for the Nuggets, really, or for this game, I really want to talk about Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic is one of the greatest offensive players we've ever seen. He's one of the greatest and most skilled offensive players I've ever seen. I think he's honestly the greatest offensive player of all time. Not saying the greatest player of all time, but when you think of like a juggernaut on offense who could do no wrong, who has awesome processing, who has great IQ, who has like phenomenal skill, passing the ball, shooting the ball, footwork in the post, who can score in every type of way that you want him to. All three levels, doesn't matter. Can handle the ball at 7 feet tall. He's a big body. He's physical, so nobody can really guard him. He's just the largest player on the court at all times. It's impressive. So I don't think we've ever seen a player that legitimately has no flaws whatsoever, like at all, offensively speaking. So to me, when you look at Nikola Jokic, he just put on the greatest Christmas Day performance that we've ever seen. He had a 56-point triple-double. So it's almost like this dude can't do any wrong. This team will continue to be contenders. They just had to be healthy, and they didn't have Christian Brown. They didn't have Cam Johnson. They didn't have a lot of their crucial role players playing in this game. It was pretty much Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, no Aaron Gordon. So like it was pretty much Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, and they were pretty much the two just making their teammates better. So shout out to Nikola Jokic, one of the best, or probably I know he's the best, to me, at least in my opinion, the best offensive weapon in today's game of all time, to be honest with you. There's just not many players that I feel like legitimately offensively have been as dominant, or like you just can't do anything. So let's appreciate Nikola Jokic's game. He's one of the greatest offensive players we will ever see in basketball. So that concludes. Oh, by the way, the Nuggets won 142 against the Timberwolves 138. Nuggets win. So we had the Knicks win, Spurs won, Warriors won, the Rockets win their game against the Lakers, and of course the Nuggets win against the Timberwolves. So that concludes Christmas Day. I hope everybody enjoyed the Christmas Day of games. Of course we have the NFL as rivals, right, on Christmas Day now, but nothing really compares. The NFL can stick to their Thanksgiving, those Thanksgiving games for sure. That's kind of like their little thing that they like to do. Christmas Day is more of a basketball game. It's more of a time for basketball. It's a time for hoops. So hopefully everybody enjoyed those games. Hopefully I did a good job breaking them down. Kind of went over 10 minutes. I know it kind of defeated the purpose of this video, but I did my best. I tried my best. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Next video would definitely be less than 10 minutes. I promise. I'll stick to what I'm gonna say. It's going to be 10 minutes. I thank y'all for watching this video. I hope that I'm doing a good job breaking these games down. I'm getting better as I go, so stick with me. But I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate whoever watches this. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.